Okay, so I am back and we are going to work on our topper for this. Sorry, it's there. I could just move that out of the way. For this board that we made in the last video. So, I've decided. Yes, I have decided. Takes me a few minutes to decide if I've decided. To do kind of a swag bow combo, maybe just kind of a full bow. So I'm going to set this to the side. Just a fair warning, Rosie is feeling a little bit needy right now, so we may get to see her shiny little face or hear her attacking the kitties because they're egging her on. Okay, so I think I've shown you guys, yes, I have shown you guys this before. I am not a bow maker by trade. That is for definite sure. But I love bows. Love bows. I got stuff everywhere. Rosie, you leave that alone. No, she's chewing on all of my, trying to chew on my Christmas berries. And that's not gonna fly. And my florals. So, anyways. I love bows. But I did not get the bow making gene to make them without a little bit of help. So, this is my boat maker that I use. And I've gone ahead and I've cut, I don't know how long this is, probably 20, 24 inches, I didn't measure it, of bow wire. And it's folded in half. I slip it through, and then I tuck it under, because I don't need it at all until I'm all the way done. Rosie, leave the kitty. She's really loud when she barks. And then she chases the kitty. Hi, I love you still super much. Where's your bone? Get your bone. It's over there. Get your bone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here, go get your bone. Get your chew. Get your chew toy and your bone. Okay, so I decided that since I went with a super simple design, I want to add a little bit of color with some ribbon. And those that know me know that I just completely 100% adore buffalo plaid. It is my thing. So I should have my little measurer out here. Let me find my mat so I can kind of figure out what I'm doing here. Okay. Did I totally move everything around now? I'm all right. Okay, so I'm going to start with about a 10-inch tail. So I'm going to gather it up in the middle there and just slide it in. Okay, so yes, it's going to be longer than I want it, but I'd rather start long and be able to trim it down. So this ribbon, since it's the same on both sides, I can just go to town. Well, it's a little different. So maybe I am. Okay, take that back. Pause, start over. Rosie, hi. Okay, I love you too. Okay, you need to get down now. Go get your ball. Go get your ball. Yes, this little puppy is almost 9 months old. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Let's see. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Almost 9 months old. And thinks she still weighs 10 pounds. And believe me, she doesn't. She's about 50 pounds. So, okay. Man, I'm just not explaining well today. Okay, so I've gathered it. And I'm going to twist it. One turn and slide it down. Okay? Because that's going to give me the back of this. This side will be the back of the ribbon and this side will be the front. So that when I make my bow, I only have the front. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out how big of a loop I want to make. So I think I want to go back here. So that's about a 8-inch strip. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to twist and put it down. Yeah, that's about the size I want. Okay, and so then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to go, I'm at 9. I'm going to go out to here, 17, and I'm going to do the same thing. Gather and twist and put it through. I really need to get a ribbon holder. That's what I need so that it just peels off and I don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna do 4 loops. So I'm gonna do the same thing. pull it out 8 inches, gather, and twist. So essentially all this bow holder or bow maker is doing is holding it for me. I'm not doing anything that I wouldn't do by hand. It's just holding it for me. And that's my biggest thing. I can twist ribbon. It's just, I can measure it easier, and I can just have it hold it straight. Gosh, maybe I want another. You know what? I'm going to do one more smaller loop. So I'm going to twist this because I hadn't yet. Okay, and then I'm going to only go out 6 inches this time. So I'm going to go out to here, twist, and down. Okay, and then go out to here. So I'm at 9, I go to 15, and gather. And I don't need to twist it because this one is going to become my tail. Okay, so that's all it is, right there. And then I want to go out 10 inches to match the other one. So that's all it is. Hi, Rosie. You better watch out or you're going to get a haircut. Okay, get down. Get down. Yeah, she's not a lap dog like she thinks she is. So she's pretty sure she is. She tries to be. She is just a baby. Oh my goodness, she's a baby. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. I don't have my apron on that has my rubber bands in it. I need my rubber bands. Okay, so then to gather this bow up, what you're going to do is you're going to release your your wires. So this is just a gold coated like wire. It's more thread than wire, but it's got some stability to it. So I'm just going to pull this up. Actually, I don't want to pull it to the middle. Set it over to the side here. And the 2 ends, see I've looped it. Hopefully you can see this. I'm not totally zoomed in, but so where the loop is, I'm going to take the 2 ends and put it through the loop, and I'm going to pull. Okay, so I'm going to pull that tight, and then I'm going to pull it up and out and pull it tighter. Okay, and then I take it and I go around the back and I tie it. You don't need as much cord or wire as I cut, but sometimes to get it to fit around the bow maker and just to give you enough play, it's just easier. So I'm just going to tie it in a double knot, okay? So then that is my bow. So then I will go and fluff it. It's easier to fluff it once you get it attached to something, but I'm just going to kind of fluff it out and kind of keep it so it's not just all stacking up. Okay, and fluff this up. Okay, so that's going to be the base of my bow. So let's grab our board again and just check the size of it. Just see what we did here. So this one, see, I think that's a really good size across. And then we can trim up the tails however we want to trim them. So then I'm going to go in and I'm going to start just, I've got these little clippings that I took off a wreath or some garland or something. I can't remember now what I took it off of. I want to grab my, excuse my arm here. Whoops, I'm dropping stuff everywhere. Some of these wires are a little bit sharp where I cut them, so I'm just going to fix them a little bit so they don't cut me. I can't remember what I took this off of. It must have been, oh, it was a wreath I made. Yes, it was a wreath I made, and I used these to twist the ribbon on, and I clipped them. Which wreath was that, though? I'm going to have to go look at my collection, because believe me, there is quite a collection. So my son moved out, and I took over his room for my craft room, and my daughter moved into the dorms, and so there's wreaths hanging all over her bedroom right now. She still has her bed and all her stuff in there. I'm not stealing her room completely, but I am using it for a little bit of storage. So I'm like, you can't be mad at me if you surprise me and come home. Just if I know you're coming home, I'll fix it. But if I don't know you're coming home, you can't be upset with me. But now that I moved down here, I'll start moving stuff down. So, okay, so I think that is the perfect size bow because it still, you know, fits nicely to the shape of the board. And then we'll trim these up so that they're not covering the words. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I wanna check something here because I wanna see, you know, it would be really great if we didn't have to like actually glue onto this board. These are just such nice boards. I don't like doing that because I like to be able to not commit 100%. So I think what we can do is I think we're going to be able to attach it to this and not have to hot glue it to the board itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this board completely out of the way. I'd really rather not fill it up with hot glue. So we're going to take this and I'm going to just start creating a little kind of look here. So I'll go through and I'll hot glue this in. This is kind of my plan. And yeah, it's going to be wonky for a minute. And that's okay. I need to get this out of the way. So, Rosie Roo, you better get out of there. You get out of there. All right. The closet still smells like my son, and he's her favorite, and she keeps going. Hi, did you want to help make a bow? I don't really need your kind of help. No, I don't need your kind of help. Okay. All right, get down. Go get your ball. Where did you put your ball? Go find your ball. No, go find your ball. All right, sorry about that. That is just the story of my life. There are cats and dog and kids, and that's just how life is. And so as moms, we have to learn to work with and around those kinds of things. So, and still be able to do the things we want to do. So, all right. So I'm going to stick this between some of my layers here. And these are wired, so we can go back and bend them around the bow kind of however we want. I need another little garbage down here. Okay, all these little things I'm having to check off my list that I don't have down here yet. Because I literally have been like, as I put things away, I move it downstairs. So it is definitely not even close to being done down here. But I am enjoying being able to just close the door and when I want to be done working for the day, being done. So that is really, really nice. Rather than, because before, all of my craft stuff has been a part of our living room and dining room, and it's very intrusive for the family. And this is just, I'm really, really, really excited to have this space. So I'm just building a little kind of swag bow combo thing here. Just a froofy little bow. Hi, you be careful, that's hot. I know. Did you eat all your treats? What's your kitty doing out there? Huh? What's your kitty doing? So just kind of, I have been working the last couple of days and not loving enough. That is for sure. Because she is a baby that would really like me to just sit with her all, oops, that was still wet. Sit with her all day long. Rosie Roo, you need to go. You need to go. No, that's hot. You're going to burn your nose, Missy. We don't want puppies attacking the hot glue gun. Listen, I know, I love you. So sorry. Gotta give her a little bit of loving. So just let this dry. I kind of wish I had my low temp glue. It dries a little bit faster. I just put that branch on upside down, so the needles are going the other direction. We're gonna have to. It's not like a huge deal. It's just we'll put some berries or something on there to cover that up a little bit. Maybe an ornament. I have some like tiny little ornaments or some bells. I can put on there. So we're just gonna kind of keep filling in some. I have all these like little pieces that I knew. See, I knew I could use them somewhere someday. I just knew it. That's why I save everything. My poor family. It kills them. Hi, Rue. I know. Okay, Mama needs to use a hot glue now, okay? I need to do this. I know. Okay, you need to get down. You're not helping. You're not helping. And if I get these on here, and like this one, I might trim that one down a little bit. It's kind of long for where it is. She's feeling rather pathetic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm also, I have to go in odds. That's the kind of girl I am. What? Hey, what is that? Is your ball back there? Oh, see, that's why she's loving so much. She can't get to her ball. So let's just fix that. There you go, baby. Go get it. Go get it. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. So I like, oops, I need another glue stick. I like odd numbers for things like this. For decor, and I just don't want it to be matchy-matchy. I want it to go together, but I don't want it to be matchy-matchy, so odd tends to look better. So get this in there, and then I gotta figure out, I'm not loving this up here right now. So figure out what I want to do with that. And then I'm going to finish this, and I'm going to go get some lunch, because it is that time. And I just realized that I forgot to eat breakfast. I tend to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yes, this is not going to work. I need a little, maybe right there. We'll cut this guy down a little bit. I tend to like get going, and I forget to eat sometimes. But then believe me, I make up for it later on. I do. Okay. We'll see. I can't judge it too much yet because I'm going to add more stuff. So I got to not be too particular with myself. And it's going to look totally different once we get it on the board. So let's get these out of the way because I think we're going to stop with the greens. So then down here, let me pull out my little bag of goodies here. I have some, let's see here. Hold that thought. Let me see what I can find. I have these little like balls. Maybe I don't want that color though. Okay, you get to go through the process here with me. Ooh, what about this? Maybe this one. Hi, Rue. No, I don't like that. Oh, maybe this one. Hi, Rosie. She's, uh-oh, Mama's doing something different. Mama's doing something different. Let's see if I can get, no, I don't know if I like this one either. She's attacking this because it's a big old tube of balls, she thinks. So, I'm not sure. Do I like, oh, maybe I do like that. Okay, it's kind of a champagne kind of color. So it's not the stark white. Let's get the board back over here and put that with it. Let's see what we think. Let's look at each kind of step. Oh, I think I do like it. Or is it too... Rosie, no. No. Gosh, I wonder if I have a silver one. Let me look here. Let me see what I can find. Rosie Roo. I do have a silver one. Let's see if that'll be better. Guys, I have so many craft items that I just can't even. Oh, is that better? Uh-oh, did my cord fall? Is that what you heard? So maybe, since these are smaller, let's see here. We're going to play. You get to, once again, see the whole process happen because, you know, why would I ever want to decide ahead of time what I want to do? So, let's see here. Okay, Rue, you're going to have to move. Okay, Mama needs you to move. Scooch over. Out. Get out of there. Okay, so I think we are going to go with these. So, if we do this and then add some berries? I think that's what we'll do. Or we could do, no, I don't like that. Rosie, out. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of my pipe cleaners and I'm gonna string this on. I'm getting my shoulder massaged right now, apparently. Yeah, I don't need kisses. I love you, but I don't need kisses. Okay, go get your ball. Get your ball. So I'm gonna just string these on here. Like this, I think. Let's see. Well, you know what? We can try anything. It doesn't really matter. So let's, oops, see, this is the problem though. These are little cheapy Dollar Tree. Oh yeah, they're disintegrating. So we're not gonna do that. So let's try this again. We're gonna try this again. So we're gonna just glue the balls into the bow. And we are going to make it work. So this one is gonna go right there. And maybe I'll decide I only want one. I don't know, we'll look at it. But I kind of think I want 3. You guys are probably going, no, only do 1. No, don't do that. But I just can't decide. And I'm the kind of girl that more is always better. That's not always true, but that's my way of thinking a lot of times. I like, some people like very simple things. I kind of like over the top. It's kind of who I am. I'm kind of over the top. I know, that's a shock. Those of you that like personally know me. Such a shocker. Not. Cats are destroying my house, it sounds like. Okay, so, sorry, it's just taking just a second here. And I have some other little things, but I don't want to go too sparkly. I want to keep it kind of, I know Christmas and sparkle and all that. And I will do tons of that, believe me. And I have been. All of my wreaths and stuff. Oh my gosh, the amount of glitter that is in my house right now is just beyond amazing. But this one, I don't want it to, I want it to still be pretty simple. I don't want it to be too crazy. Okay, I think I like the 3. Good thing, right? Because it's all glued on. So I am going to, so see, I have like, let's see if I can pull them out without making an enormous mess. So it's still in a bag over here, so I can just pull them out so you can just see it. So I have all this yummy goodness. So I've got these. These might be pretty on there, actually. And these. So I'm planning on using some of these, maybe some of these. This is a little much for me for that, and this glitter is a little much for me for this one. I don't want to go too over the top. I love the farmhouse look, and I like the more muted. So maybe I can use these and some of this. So this is the next project I have, is finding a home for all of my florals down here. So that's my next project. So maybe it's almost time. Oops, that little guy's trying to pop off of there. Maybe it's almost time to put it on the wreath. So where did my cutters go? They're there. My cutters, my wire cutters. So let's just take a piece of this off and see what we do here. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with it. But if we do this, what do we think? Oh yeah, we're using it. We're using this. It looks like furry antlers. We're using this. Oh yes, we are using this. Sorry about the, if you hear Rosie back there, she has a nyla bone and she's got it up against my chair. I promise it's not a real bone she's shredding back there. It's a nyla, or a little plastic kind of thing. I had to get her, when she got spayed, I had to buy her some new toys because she couldn't do anything for 2 weeks, and I'm like, seriously, she can't do anything for 2 weeks. So I had to get her some new toys because I did not know what I was going to do with her that whole time. And it was a little touch and go some days. It still is touch and go some days with her. It's kind of like Daddy comes home and you hand the baby off. Yeah, we did that last night because I was done. I just told Jeff, I'm like, she's yours. I gotta go get ready for bed. I can't. He didn't get home till about 10:30. And I'm like, I can't deal with her. I'm done with her. You gotta take her. And it's totally like, Mama's had it, handing the baby off. It's kind of funny. I didn't ever think I'd do that with a puppy, but to the same extent. So, just kind of funny. So I'm just cutting some pieces off, and I'm gonna just kind of poke them in here and there for some little accents. Some of them are pretty small, but I think that's okay. I'm gonna go back in, and probably after I do some berries and poke a few more in. That didn't go where I wanted. So let's do some berries. These are kind of big clumps. Let's see if I can cut these down a little bit. Let's just see what we can do here. They might be, oh no, I think I can do it. I think I can do some smaller clumps. So we'll do this one. Rosie, that's really annoying, honey. It's more fun when it's pushed right up against my chair. Rosie, not on Mama's chair, okay? That's really annoying. Really annoying. Okay, and then, let's see this long one. Can we make a long one work somewhere? That might be too big of a jump. I wonder though, can we make it work here? Maybe. Can I pop that piece off? No, I can't. Can I do that? See, I'm just gonna start talking to myself. Oh, I kind of like that. Let's see, can I go there? No, it looks dumb there. So put that there. Hold on, I need more glue. I gotta get glue pot because this just is not working. Okay. Sorry, I'm not completing my thoughts. I'm just speaking without complete thoughts. So if I'm sticking my head in there, I'm really sorry. I'm just trying to get a better kind of look at the top. Speaking of the top, let's give this still on low glue gun. Put this guy in here. Oh, I like that. Oh, I really, really like that. I really like this, you guys. Okay, how am I going to sell all this stuff that I like so much? Seriously. All of my stuff I make, unless I say otherwise, is for sale. But, man, I'm really liking this stuff. And it's really hard to let go of it sometimes when you really like it so much. But seriously, where am I? Come on, cut off of there. Where am I going to put all this stuff? Seriously. I mean, come on. There's only so much space. And I am already a hoarder. And I need to not keep everything. My poor family. They're like, Mom, seriously more? Yes, seriously more. Because it's awesomeness. Yeah, then you come look at my house and it's crazy. And they're like, really, Mom? Yes, really. The kids haven't learned to just keep their mouths shut yet and be like, okay, Mom, whatever. They still have to give me a bedtime. Jeff's learned to just roll with it. It's only taken 25 years, but that's okay. Okay, so let's see. Oh, this stuck together. I don't want to, yeah, they've been painted together. I don't want to wreck anything. Pull the color off any of the high quality little berries. Does that go there? No, does that go there? Where does it need to go? Right there? And then there? I don't know. Let's see. Let's just see. What does it matter? It's not a big deal. I can pull it out if I don't like it. So let's stick that in there. just feel like it needs a little bit more balance. It seems a little off kilter to me. Maybe because I'm off kilter, I think. Oops, see there, I went and did it. I went and peeled that right off. So let's see here. What can I salvage? Oopsies. I think I can work with that though. I can put that there. What you doing, Ro? Are you being a good girl? Are you being good? Hi. Where's your bone? Oh, here's your other one. Look, here's your other toy. Look, right here. Here's your other toy. Go get it. Go get it. Okay, now it needs something there. So, let's see if this little one will fit right. Does that look dumb? No, I know what I'm going to do. It doesn't look dumb, regardless. It doesn't look dumb. Look, you can see me in the ball. Oh boy, I can tell I need to go eat lunch. I'm going to get a little wacko here, even more than normal. Okay, so let's get, this one needs this, right? Maybe not that angle, right there. Okay, so how are we doing back here? I think we need something back here. We do. We need some green and some white and some red. Okay, so here's, let's see, let's go with this. Oh, I have major glue strings going on here. So we'll put this. This might be too long, but we'll see. See how it fits in there. Oh no, perfect. Back here. Maybe not. Maybe we want to do that at a little different angle. I'm gonna follow that more. Okay, and then I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I need one more red. I think I'm gonna do this. Hi, I'm almost done. I know. Oh, baby, come on, get down. I don't need a back massage. I need you to get down. Hey, get down. That's enough. And then we're gonna, let's see here, put this here. And then I think we're gonna put it on the board and see what we think about it. I'm gonna put this on, then I'm gonna clean up my mess a little bit. And we'll be back to affix it to the board, and then we can see if any other areas need some love, because it's really kind of hard to tell with it just sitting flat like this. So, all right, I am going to clean my mess up, and I shall be right back. Okay, so I got my mess cleaned up. I got my board and my bow back. So what I think I'm going to do, since I left such a long tail on my bow wire, what I've decided I'm gonna do, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get this in the shot, but I'm gonna take one of the strands and feed it through this sawtooth hanger. And then when I'm all set, see, I can straighten this out and tie this off, and it'll be just great. So I'm gonna do that in a little bit. I may end up having to put a little teeny tiny dab of glue or a glue dot on there, but see, you can see it's gonna sit pretty secure. So as I'm looking at this now that it's on the board, I want to do a couple things. I want to add another piece of my snowy branch, because I want something right there. So I'm going to get this, and I'm going to put it under that, because I don't want it to be the dominant thing. And I'm questioning if I want something here. I really kind of feel like I do. I'm thinking, sorry. I'm also getting my toes licked by a puppy right now, and that's a little bit distracting. So, but I think that I do want that back there. But I gotta be careful that I don't lose all of my ribbon showing. So I think I'm gonna put that in there, and then I will trim it down a little bit. I don't think I want it as long. And some of this I'm not gonna be able to tell until I actually get it up onto the wall. See, this is what I do. I could build all day long because that's who I am. So let's see here. I'm gonna look at this just a second. I know you can't see it, and I know my arm's in the way, but I think, sorry, that makes it really bad. I think it's not very well balanced. I think I need, Rosie found another toy. Another piece. It's her treat dispenser. Gosh, that's not what I wanted. I'm struggling a little bit with this piece. So do I want a piece of this? Maybe. Yeah, we'll stick that in there. I don't want to add too much more bulk with the greens. What I add, I want to be pretty, a little bit more nondescript than the greens. So I think we're going to go with that. And then, Rosie Rule, stop. I'm going to trim this. Let me look at it again. Hold on. Just be patient with me. I think I'm going to trim that other piece of green that I just added. I know you're getting to look at my empty table. Sorry about that. I know where it needs one. Hold that thought. It needs, I'm going to have to lift it up. Thanks for bearing with me today. I'm kind of just going with the flow. Oh yeah, I like that so much better. Okay, hold on and I'll show you what I just did, or what I'm going to do, or what I'm doing here. Sometimes I need to have it like sitting up looking at me. So I just stuck a piece in right here. While I don't want it to look symmetric, I think by having berries on this side and not like over in here, I think I'm okay. I know that that's really, I kind of feel like I need something here. See, like I said, I can build all day long, and that's when I get out of control. So let me get one more piece. But it looks different once you get it on there than it did when it was just the bow. So you gotta, go with it a little bit. That wasn't the plan for that, but okay, let's see here. It does not want to cut. I'm not going through it, right? I think it's because they're all painted together. Yeah, it's apart. It just doesn't want to come off. So, what if we do... Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to cut this little piece off that I ripped the berries off with. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done, Rosie. Did you know that? So, I know, I'm sorry, I'm right up in your face here. Okay, so... This, okay, I like it a lot. I'm not saying that once I get it hung up on the wall, I won't add more. But let's go ahead and cut. We're going to cut these pretty short. And I want to cut them at an angle. Sometimes I would do like a chevron, but I want to cut them at an angle because it follows the tree shape. And it gives me a little bit of length, but doesn't cover up my words. So, okay, you guys, I love it. I love it, love it. So thanks for bearing with me and dealing with me with the process of it all. I like that. I like a lot of things about this, but I like that we didn't have to completely attach the bow. So, if you want to change the bow out, you can. If you want a different look, some years maybe you want a big gold fluffy or a big silver fluffy, and some years maybe you want just nothing or more natural elements. So excuse me, I really like that we have that option that we didn't have to completely attach it. And I'll go back, and probably what I'll do is actually I will I'm going to wrap it around that sawtooth hanger, and I'll try and get a picture of it. But I'm also going to, I've got glue strings everywhere. I'm also going to tape the strings to the back of the board so that it gives it some stability. But hi Rosie. But it isn't completely attached to the board, so it gives you the options of switching it out. So thanks for putting up with me and joining me. If you haven't already subscribed, please do, and click the bell so that you get notified when I do something new. And thanks for joining me, and I hope that everyone loves this Christmas as much as I do, because there's going to be lots of it coming. So, all right, have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.